have another book haul slash in my mailbox for you. I think I have about 19 books to show you. I'm excited for so many books in this haul, guys. I can't even begin to tell you. So as always, I'll start with the books that I very kindly received for review. Firstly, from Penguin, I received 2 books by Meg Rossoff, I think is how you say her name, I'm not too sure. The first one is How I Live Now, which has been made into a movie. I think it's kind of like a dystopian. I like that it's set in England. There's a war and a guy. I really liked the trailer for the movie, so I hope I enjoy this one. And then the next one that I have by her is Picture Me Gone. Really like this cover. It's really bright, it's really vibrant. And I think this is about a girl who knows how to, she can read a room, a person, a situation. And when her father's best friend goes missing, she joins the search. So, seems really interesting. It's really quite thin. So looking forward to getting to that. Then HarperCollins sent me a bound galley version of The Edge of Always by J.A. Radmersky. This is the sequel to The Edge of Never, which is what I'm actually currently reading as I'm recording this. I've literally only read 4 pages. So yeah, this is the sequel to that. Then from Quirk Books I have Substitute Creature, the 4th book in the Tales of Lovecraft Middle School. I've read the first 2 books in this series and really enjoyed it. It's a fantastic middle grade series. So now that I have book 4, I'm going to pick up book 3 really soon. One of the creepiest covers for the series, definitely. Really creepy, but love these covers. As with all Quirk books, they're extremely well made. They're always beautiful designs. Really like that series. Then Bloomsbury sent me a finished copy of After Eden by Helen Douglas. Really like this cover. And this came out on the 7th of November. Just for a point of reference, I'm recording this on like the 10th of November, so Lord only knows when it will actually go up. But yeah, really like this, really looking forward to reading this. It sounds kind of typical Twilight-ish, with this mysterious boy Ryan appears in Eden's life, as if from nowhere. He's gorgeous, irresistible, but out of all the girls that want his attention, he focuses on Eden. So I feel like this book could either be extremely fantastic or I could be let down, but I haven't heard an awful lot about it, haven't seen many reviews, so looking forward to reading that. Then Random House very kindly sent me This Dark Endeavour by Kenneth Opel, or Appel, I'm not entirely sure how to say his last name, but this is not a reimagining of Frankenstein, but it's about Victor Frankenstein basically when he was a teenager, and how his interest in sort of alchemy and the cult, that sort of thing, how that all started. This came out June last year, and then they also sent me the sequel, Such Wicked Intent, which came out August this year. I'm really looking forward to reading these. So there's that. They would have been perfect for October, but I didn't get to them basically. Then from Little Brown / Piatkus, I have Rapture by J.R. Ward. This is the 4th book in her Novels of the Fallen Angel series. I've read the first 2 books and really enjoyed them. As that, and then I was also sent book 5, which is Possession, which came out in October. Yeah, this came out on the 1st of October. It's such a beast. They always change the sizes to her books. It's really frustrating. None of her books on my shelf match, because they're all different sizes. But yeah, I really, like I said, really enjoyed book 1 and book 2, but I haven't got to book 3 yet. I loved J.R. Ward's Black Dagger Brotherhood, but I'm finding the later books in the series completely different, and I'm worried that the same will happen with her Novels of the Fallen Angels series. So I still love J.R. Ward's earlier books, but I'm not finding myself eager to read them, except the book that comes out next year, The King. I am extremely excited for that because it's about my 2 favourite characters. But you guys didn't need to know that yet. Anyway, also from Hiatus, I have The Perfect Hope by Nora Roberts. This is the 3rd book in the In Boonesborough trilogy. I read book 1 in the trilogy in October. Really liked it. I wouldn't have said it was anything completely different or amazing. You know, it's just a cute, chick-litty, romancy read, and it was really nice. It was a really quick read. But if you're looking for something completely different, you know, you wouldn't go for it. But I really enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to reading the rest of the trilogy. So they have beautiful covers, and they look gorgeous on the shelf. And then the last book I have from Hiatus is another Nora Roberts, and it's Dark Witch. This is her newest. This is book 1 of the Cousins. I have no idea how to say that name. Adaya trilogy. It's set around Ireland. It's about witches. It's about 3 cousins. They each inherit like a witchy kind of gift. So this will either be fantastic or it will be a letdown, because it sounds kind of similar to some of the stuff that she's done before. So there's that, and this came out, let's see, on the 7th of November. So there's that. It's a really pretty cover, and it's sort of like a burgundy under the dust jacket, so that's really nice. Then the last book that I received for review is one that I've been seeing quite a lot about, obviously at the time that I'm recording this, and that's S. Yeah, and it's such an intriguing book. It's made to look like an old library book. First of all, when you receive it, it looks like this. And it's kind of sealed in this box thing, so then you break the seal and you see it's made to look like this old library book with the sticker there. So then you pull it out and it says Ship of Theseus by V.M. Straka here, and it's made again to look like a library book. And then sorry, I feel like I'm going to lose my voice. In with the text, you have these notes in the margins and lots of multimedia pullouts. So you've got like newspapers, postcards, loads and loads of different things, letters, adverts, lots of little things, telegrams. And the idea is that you have the book that's telling the story of what's happening on this ship, and then you have there's 2 people that pick up the book and they write notes to each other in it. So it's like a love story within a love story. Jennifer and Eric, you know, writing it. It's very hard to explain what it is, and I'm not doing a very good job of it. But it's definitely intriguing, definitely different. I have nothing else like this. And it's by J.J. Abrams and Doug Dorst. Basically, they've conceived this whole idea. I've seen a few people compare it sort of like the House of Leaves, even though it's not quite like that. But in knowing where to start reading it, do you start reading the text first, go back and read the notes, or do you read them simultaneously? I haven't quite figured out how to actually read it, which sounds so stupid. But yeah, there's that. And this was very kindly sent to me from Canongate. So I'm really looking forward to digging into this. By the time this video goes up, I might have already tried reading it, because I'm so intrigued by it. It's the most different book I own, really. It has lots of beautiful detailing on it. It's really, really stunning. I'm really pleased to have that. And that actually came out on the 29th of October. So, looks awesome. Then on to the books that I bought. I picked up a few books in the supermarket. I picked up Cami Garcia's Unbreakable. She obviously co-wrote Beautiful Creatures. And I think this is something to do with sort of a secret government organisation. This girl's parents, she finds her mother dead, and she finds out that her mother was part of a secret organisation that is responsible for saving the world, that kind of thing. I wasn't sure about this cover when I first saw it, but it's actually growing on me. I'm really liking the goldy yellowy tones of it. I don't know why, I'm just being drawn to it more and more. Yeah, but I picked that up in Asda for like £3.85. It was so cheap I couldn't resist it. Then I also picked up from the supermarket Tempting Fate by Nora Roberts. This is another one of her McGregor books. I've said numerous times on this channel that Nora Roberts' McGregor books are some of my favourites. So when I see them, I tend to pick them up. And then yet another Nora Roberts book. This seems to be a Nora Roberts haul, but it's not. My mum actually picked this one up for me, and that's Catching Snowflakes by Nora Roberts. And this is one of her bind-ups. It has Local Hero and A Will and a Way in it. And I'm really glad that she picked this up for me, because I don't always have Christmas themed books to read at Christmas. I mean, I don't go out of my way to buy Christmas themed books for December, just for the sake of having Christmas books. But if obviously an author that I like brings out a Christmas book, then it would be nice to read it. So these will be really quick light reads to read for December. So I'm glad I have at least one Christmas themed book for December. Then I bought A Little Too Far by Lisa Desroches. This I've seen this author pop up a lot because of her Personal Demons series, which I know quite a few people really, really liked, but I haven't actually ever picked it up. But I'm thinking that I might actually buy book one. Not sure yet. But this is like a new adult novel, and I really don't like that it's in mass market paperback. I don't like that at all. And I'm not really a fan of the silhouette people cover. It just makes it look really, really dodgy, and I'm not really a fan of that. But Jennifer L. Armentrout has quoted the front. And yeah, it's just like a new adult contemporary about, I think it's about a stepbrother and sister that kind of fall in love, but they realise, they think they can't really be together, so Lexi basically disappears halfway around the world, and it's about them trying to be together. Basically, I'm doing a really poor job of describing this. Definitely go look it up and don't listen to my rambling. But I thought it'd be a nice quick read, especially as I'm really enjoying new adult novels. So there's that. Then I also bought Storm by Bridget Kemmerer. This I see a lot on Goodreads. It's a really popular series. I really like the idea that it's set around elements, how all these brothers have a different element, and how each book kind of centers on a different brother, I think. So yeah, really pleased to have finally picked this up. I keep seeing people liking it, but I don't actually know too much about it, which I really, really like. I haven't had any spoilers or anything like that, so I'm really glad that I picked that up. Then two books that so excited for, guys. So pleased I bought these. The first one is Emerald Green by Kristen Gear. This is the third and final book in the Ruby Red trilogy, and I said a while ago that when this came out I would love it because green is my favourite colour. The covers for this series are already some of my all-time favourite covers. They are absolutely stunning, and this one is absolutely no exception. It's absolutely stunning. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And the books together on the shelf look absolutely amazing. It's an absolutely gorgeous trilogy, and if you have been thinking about picking up this series, go for it in hardback. Just definitely don't go for it in anything else. And I haven't actually read the trilogy yet, but I don't care if I love it or hate it, because I will want it just to have these absolutely stunning covers, which is not always, you know, the right approach, but I don't care. I love them so much, and it's all about time travel, and I'm sure I will enjoy it. So just appreciate the stunningness of that cover. Oh, love it so much. And then the next book I picked up, well, dropping it now, is The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, and this is a book that I have wanted to read for the longest time, but I just never ever ordered it or saw it anywhere, so I just never picked it up. And then Ryan from Ryan Reads Books said, oh, I've ordered The Book Thief, and I was like, because I suggested The Book Thief for a buddy read, but you know, he wasn't sure about it and all this, and then he goes and orders it, so I thought I have to get it, and I wanted this cover for it, and this particular edition, and I'm so glad that I got it in the hardback. It has a velvet buttery cover. I love the gold here. It feels like, it just feels like a really nice edition. It's really, really, really stunning, and I love that the hardback has one of the doodles on the front. I'm sure so many people will have already read this, or at least know what it's about, but it's set in 1939 Germany, and it's about a young girl called Liesel, I think is her name, and she finds a book by her mother's graveside, and it starts a love affair with reading, and she basically tries to find all the books that she can, so she steals them from libraries, and I think like the mayor's house. She basically gets them anywhere that she can, and it's obviously set amongst Nazi Germany, and it's actually narrated from the point of view of death, which I find really, really intriguing, and I know so many people have loved this book, and I know the movie is coming out, which I do want to see. I haven't watched the trailer yet, but yeah, so pleased to finally own this. I don't know what's taken me so long, but it's an absolutely beautiful edition, and I can't wait to read it now, basically. So that's it for this time, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have wanted any of these books, if any of these are on your wish list, or you've read any of these books, just let me know down below. I always love to know, and I will comment back and get a discussion going in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Happy reading.